All right, welcome to Funky Fun Flow. If you have a blanket, I think we're gonna get to something with a blanket. So grab that. And then we're gonna want a little bit more space to just in general today. So try and move things around so you can be like that. We're start on the back. Knees bent as wide as your mat, or feet as wide as the mat, knees drop in. I heard somebody call this fallen bridge. I like that. My arms naturally just cactus, but do what feels good to you. Starting with a little bit of rocking through the pelvis. Let that start to wake up the spine a little bit. Maybe the movement gets bigger. Starting to link the breath. And then bringing the knees now over the feet and just windshield wiper the legs. So now we go rotation. Letting the legs slide from side to side. Even that out. Your feet are going to come together. I don't know what the best position is for this. So feet and knees come together. Arms are out to a T now. I'm going to drop my knees over to the right and then swing my left leg straight up towards my right hand. And then knees come back into the center and then legs go left and that right leg swings up. So try not to think about it too much. The top leg's the one that swings over, right? And these come to center, and then the momentum takes them left, and the legs swing, and right, left. Feeling pretty fluid. A couple more rounds. Good. Even that out. We'll meet into the center. Pull your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. And rocking up and down the spine a few times. And end up on your belly. Coming face down, take the hands back underneath the elbows, forehead down, and just start by finding a Tadasana here, right? Press the feet down, straighten the knees, taking the thigh bones up towards the ceiling. Root your pubic bone down. Broaden through your collarbones. Pull your belly away from the mat, right? And just take a moment with that work because it's substantial, right? Not over gripping in the glutes, not hardening through the shoulders. And then on your next inhale, take a little baby cobra, no weight in the hands. And the only kind of action we have is going to be the hands drawing back and those elbows trying to work together. One more breath, inhale. Exhale and bow. Again, inhale, lift up. This time maybe adding a little bit more hands. Exhale and bow. And then taking the hands out as wide as the mat, come forward just a little bit onto fingertips. And so we're gonna snake up. So again, reestablish the legs. Knees are straight, pubic bone down. On your next inhale, ripple up through the spine. And exhale, ripple down. Again, inhale, rippling up. Exhale. Inhale, leading with the chest. Exhale, one more. Inhale, and we'll stay at the top, plant the hands, let the shoulder blades come together. Straighten your legs again, root your pubic bone down, pull your belly back. Oh, let the glutes go. Thank you, glutes. Exhale, bow forward. Rest, cactus the arms, turn your head one direction. Breathe, just let it all go. Turn head the other direction. Head to the middle, hands underneath elbows, press up to hands and knees. Back to a child's pose with toes together, knees wide. And find your roots by engaging Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Draw tailbone to pubic bone to tailbone. And then a little more length through the torso with Uddiyana Bandha. Navel pulls back as you breathe in and out through your rib cage. Walk your hands over to your left thigh, keeping the hips back towards the right. Breathe into your right lung. And walk it through the center to your right side. Shifts hips back towards the left. Breathe into your left lung. Come to the center. Breathe in and out through the middle. And then come to your downward facing dog. Taking some personal time with your down dog. Pedal, rock. Right now, beginning with that Bandha engagement to help you find more release here. Pelvic floor lifting to root the heels. Navel center drawing back to float the ribs towards the earth. Find the strength in the arms and legs and core, softness in the supporting joints. Five more breaths. Straightening the elbows, broadening the shoulder heads. Take a break anytime you want throughout this practice. Different things. So make sure you're really staying connected to your body. Walk your feet slowly to your hands. Come to a forward fold with the feet hip distance. Can maybe take opposite elbows, bend the knees as much as you need. Take the torso a little bit side to side. And staying supported through the center with your core engagement. Switch the cross of arms. And bring your hands on your hips, elbows high. Inhale, all the way up. Having a little opening through the front side of the pelvis. So take your arms to your sides, close your eyes, just imagine that work we did on the ground. Now here we are in standing. So you're taking your backs of your knees open, thigh bones back. Root your pubic bone forward and your low ribs back. Keep lifting your rib cage off your pelvis with Uddiyana Bandha, which now has to work harder because of gravity, right? When we were folded forward, that was assisted by gravity, and so now we're working just a little bit more, but not in the shoulders, just in the core. Open your eyes, bring your toes to touch. Surya Namaskar. Hey, sun salutations. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step, or if you're ready to hop back to plank pose. Inhaling your plank pose, exhale, lowering halfway down, knees down or not, pull the elbows in. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you want to pass through another push-up, chaturanga, feel free. My shoulders are a little fragile, so that's not appropriate for me, but that is there if it is appropriate for you. Breathing in your down dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, step or hop to your hands. Come halfway up. Exhale and bow. Inhale, rise, arms up. Maybe a little back bend at the top. Exhale and bow. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step or float back. Plank pose or to chaturanga. Move through your vinyasa. Cultivating your breath. Finding that connection to the movement. Letting the breath inspire the movement. So inhale, lifts your heels up. Exhale, hollow out your belly, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, hop. Come halfway up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Roll back, bend. Exhale and bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. One breath cycle in your down dog. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Hop. Come halfway up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Two more. Maybe close your eyes. Exhale and bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Being safe with the eyes closed, yes. Riding the wave of the breath. From your down dog, inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, hop and lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Last one. Coming forward. We'll meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. Eyes closed. Noticing what has shifted. Continuing to stay present and not take anything for granted. Open eyes. Chair pose. Oh yeah, chair pose. So this is a back bend, yes, because of the flexion of the pelvis. And then we're keeping the torso upright, yeah? So sit back and then lift up the chest. Pull the belly in. Good, next inhale, stand. Find a deeper back bend by lifting up. Exhale and bow. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps back. High crescent. Roll up. Taking hands behind the head. Interlace them. Open up the chest. And then we're just going to side bend right and left. So bending right. Bending left. And keep hugging legs into midline. One more time each side. Left. Good, come center. Broaden through the collarbones and the elbows. Slowly lower the back knee down. Keep the toes tucked under. Find a deeper back bend by lifting the hip points up towards your head. Gently release your left hand down either to your hip, or if you can reach that back ankle, and extend your right arm up. So we're opening the chest a little bit more. One more big breath. Good, exhale, windmill the hands down, place your left hand down, right arm up, left knee up, a little simple twist. Round down through that foot. One more breath. Good, right hand down, step it back to a side plank. Pinky edge of left foot, bringing that right hand back up. Maybe lift your right leg, right arm in line with ear. Three-legged plank. Vinyasa to down dog or right to down dog. Good, again, right leg, lift, bend the knee, roll the hip open. Pull the belly back, exhale, step forward. Inhale, high crescent again. And one-legged Tadasana, pull the left knee into the chest. Take the hands down, around the knee. Draw it in, drop that left hip down. Take your right thigh bone back. Good, big toes touch. Pause. Inhale, chair pose. Belly pulls back and out to the sides. Right, sitting as deeply as you can and still seeing those toe tips. Extend the chest. Next, inhale, stand. Find the front spine opening. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right foot steps way back. High crescent. Oh, yeah. Back leg can help. Get that back leg turned on. Interlace hands, switching the top finger. Right, pull the belly in, hug your inner thighs in, and then side to side. The left elbow down, right elbow down. Ooh, one more time each side. Really highlights those stabilization muscles through the hip, yes? Center, broaden elbows, broaden collarbones, slowly lower. Right knee down. Right, pull the belly in as you bend into the front knee and deepen the back bend. And then take your right hand back. Right, maybe it's to the hamstring, maybe it's calf. Don't force it. Reach up through that left side. And there's a little right side opening. Yeah? It's a little bit of a twist here. Reaching to that back right corner. Ooh, yeah, soften shoulders. One more breath. Windmill the hands down. Right hand down, right knee up. Twist. Right, hug the thighs in. And you guys can probably do this. So just roll to the pinky edge of right foot, step that left foot back. Side plank. Come on, girl. Lift the left leg up. Left arm in line with ear. Then maybe three-legged plank. And vinyasa, or skip it. And meet in down dog. Breathing, of course. Feet together, inhale. Left leg up. Bending knee, roll hip open. Stretch out back of right leg. Keep the belly contained. Exhale, step forward. High crescent. Grounding through that left heel, pushing off back toes, one-legged Tadasana. Wrap around that right shin with both hands. Pull your left thigh back, pull your right thigh in and drop the hip down. And big toes touch. Pause. Good, inhale, chair pose. Lift up the heels. Turn open, I'm sorry, come halfway down the wall. Spin a minute. Let me give myself space. Halfway down the wall. Open up the knees and feet. Keep yourself light as you put the hands down, and then a little crow pose. Whatever that is, whether feet leave the ground or not, keep lifting your hips up. Step or float back, we'll meet in down dog. And inhale, right leg floats. Exhale, stepping forward. Back knee down. Inhale, sweep up, back toes stay tucked. And then exhale, reach down for that left heel. Breathe in, lift up through your right side. Exhale, windmill the hands down to that simple twist. Right hand up, left knee up. Good, then face your front leg, bring your hands to heart center, and find a warrior three. Gotta take my foot back. Into the stereo. So here we are, warrior three. Now, I'm gonna turn to face the right side of my mat to come into a Ardha Matsyendrasana. So Jiva squat, left knee behind right, bending right one. Trying to keep that left leg up as long as possible. Tiny, tiny. Left foot's down. Now I'm here. Right, so you know, this knee, right knee's up. I'm in a twist. I'm gonna take my left elbow outside my right knee and do a little twist here. Right, keep turning, keep turning. One more breath. Good. Unwind, left hand comes down outside your left hip. You're gonna come up to a supported side plank. Gotta adjust hands a little bit. Bend your right knee, grab onto your right foot, kick it back. Press your hips forward, one more breath. Gently release. Back to our twist. So I'm sitting on my left hip, taking that right foot across. Yeah. Lean forward. And we're gonna stand up on that right leg. You can use your hands if you need to. Try not to though. Lift your back leg up as soon as you can. Now we're gonna reach that left foot back and turn open to a reverse triangle over to the left. You with me, friends? Good. One more time like that. I'll do it from this side. You guys stay where you are. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the simple twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Good. Face your leg, unwind, hands to heart. Warrior three. Pull my foot back again. Reach through the head and the heel. Now coming down to our Jiva squat sit. Take your left knee behind your right. Try and keep that left foot off the ground as long as you can. And I sit. Twisting. Left elbow outside right knee. Right, be careful not to over crank, and if that's not appropriate, don't hook the elbow, yeah? Good, unwind. Left hand's coming down. I'm coming up to my supported side plank. Maybe bend this knee, grab for the foot, kick it back, chest forward. Right, notice the right thigh stays parallel to the ground. Carefully release. Put that foot down. Sit back to the left hip. Cross your right leg over, hands to heart. You can use your hands to stand up, but just see. Right, there's a little shift forward. I'm definitely pushing off my back foot. Lift it up. Right, reach that left foot back. You gotta turn your right toes so you can find your reverse triangle. Woo, all right, windmill the hands down. Find your vinyasa. Maybe it's three-legged. Mine's just gonna be an up dog to a down dog. All right, other side. Left leg floats up. Exhale, stepping forward. Back knee comes down. Windmill up so that the right hand comes maybe to that right shin or it stays on the glute. Open the chest, breathe in. Exhale, windmill the hands. Find your simple twist. Right knee up, left hand up. Good, unwind. Hands come to heart, lift the torso. Maybe shift yourself and your entire carpet. Warrior 3. We got this. Taking right knee behind left. Start with a Jiva squat, right? That same intention you had when you were going into crow pose. Stay lifted. And then once you need that right foot down, put it, dead it. Left knee is up with the foot across the thigh. Twisting, right elbow outside left knee. Good, inhale, unwind. Coming over to the right hand as my left leg on. That's so I can come to a supported side plank. It's not super clean, but I trust you can figure it out. Left hand to left foot, and then open up. Feel like a bow pose, right? Inhale, unwind it, foot comes down, sit your butt down, take your left foot across your right thigh, hands to heart. So we've got to gather it all in, lean forward, push off that back leg, lift it up as soon as you can, and then reaching the right leg way back. Left toe's got to come with me to reverse my triangle. Vamos, exhale, windmill hands down. Simple twist. Left arm up. Good, come hands to heart, shifting forward. Warrior 3. Belly in, slowly Jiva squat. Keep that right chin up off the ground as long as you can. Sense of humor is key. When you're ready, twist, right elbow outside left knee. Good, unwind to your supported side plank. Left leg opens, we come up on right hand, right knee. Bend the knee, grab for the foot. Dig back. Wrap both shoulder blades down the back. Back to the supported side plank. And we sit and take the left leg across. And then come to standing. Lean forward, get out of that back leg as soon as you can. And then shoot it back. Open up. Reverse triangle. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Vinyasa. Meeting a down dog. And then child's pose. Come back to your breath. Coming up to hands and knees. All right, so little headstand prep. So if you don't want to do this, you don't have to, as always. If you're not inverting for moon cycle or things like that, pick maybe a supported bridge or definitely pass through like a rabbit's pose so you're getting the crown of your head stimulated. But you don't have to take both feet or even one foot off the ground to do headstand prep. So we find the hands interlaced and the elbows a shoulder distance apart, yes? And that's important. The wider you get this, right, the less base of support you have. It's tippier. You want this evenness. So then let's stick the head in there. And it's a little more tucked than you would think because you really want to be on the tippy top crown of your head, not on the front, yeah. Then you're gonna press strongly into your elbows to lift your shoulders away from the mat. Tuck your toes under, lift your butt up. Right, so lots of energy down through elbows, forearms. You are pressing the head so that the muscles are responding and supporting you. And you want to keep moving your chest towards your shins as your shins move towards your chest, yeah? You don't want to go concave in the chest, because then you're going to start stacking up and bearing weight down through your head when your spine is not aligned, and that's where this becomes dangerous. So if you're not sure, don't take your feet up, right? Just keep working. Every time your feet come closer, your chest moves towards your legs. There's that lifting of the shoulders up towards the ceiling. Okay, a couple more breaths to work here. If your feet are up, that's great. It's not necessary though, right? And you have walls, so that's good. I do recommend that you don't just hang on the wall. You know, try and find that balance. Once you're finished, find a child's pose. Small one. And you get in real close, take arms along the side. Rock a little. And coming up. Great. I think this might help if you guys watch it first. Okay. So we'll be in a reverse tabletop position with the hands just a little bit turned out. We lift up and extend the foot to the ground. Inhale, we lift it up. Bend the knee. Now I'm going to go towards the leg I have lifted. I turn the right hand out. I'm turning, right? My supporting foot and the hand had to turn a little bit. Taking it back. Coming up. Foot goes down. We just do 2 little dips. Now I'll show the other side. Left leg extends. It lifts up. I bend the knee in. I'm going towards that leg. My hand and my foot have to turn. It's challenging. I come back, put the hand down, put the leg down. 2 little dudes. Yeah? Make sure you got room. You won't fall far. Okay, so here we are. Hands behind. Lift the hips up. Right leg extends. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee. Turn your right hand a little bit. Lift the left one up. Thread that right leg back. Reach it out. Pull it back in. Come to the center. Right leg down. 2 little dips. Hold your belly. Left leg. Inhale. Exhale. I turn my left hand just a little bit so that my shoulder is happy. Thread it through. Thread it back. Right hand down. Left leg down. 2 little dips. We should do it one more time now that we're getting it. Right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Lift left hand, thread. Take it back. Left hand down. Right leg down. 2 little dips. Left leg. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Right arm up. Fly. Little Superman. Chooka chooka. Coming back. Down. 2 dips. Sit on your booty. Woo. Baddha Konasana. Have fun. Pulling the shoulder blades onto the spine to get yourself deeper into this, right? Notice the difference as opposed to shoulders getting closer to toes with a round back and shoulders getting closer to toes with a flatter back. Inhale and come up. Let's do double pigeon with the right shin on top. So this is where you might sit on a blanket, right? If the 90-degree sitting is not as easy for you, or if these holes are really big, fill that. If this is like this and not really happening, right shin in front of left is great. You're still going to get the hip opening. Right, sit up tall, pull the flesh back, broaden the collarbones, and then again, come forward with your sternum, broadening the belly back. And stay here, or walk yourself over towards your right foot. Take your right forearm and slide it. Maybe you're getting to the elbows. Just see what happens there. And then maybe you bend the elbow and get a little twist on this. Ooh, I'm sweaty. It's making it harder. Right, keep pulling the belly back to find twist. One more breath, unwind if you twisted. Inhale and come up. Do, and over to the other side. Right, meet this side where it's at, not where the other side was. And pull the flesh back, sit the chest up, pull the navel in, right? So all these complementary stabilizing forces, so that as we move deeper into the stretch, we're not hanging on the joints to stretch, right? Because that creates an instability, which is usually where things hurt, because they're bonking around on the nerves there instead of being hugged in, all safe and sound. Maybe walking over to the right side. If you tried it on the first side, you'll probably give it a go on this side. Left arm in the sole of the foot. And so if you don't want to go as deep as bending the elbow and stacking the palms, that out honestly was a little deep for me. Right hand can come to hip too. And just work a little leverage by pushing that left arm back into the foot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so this version actually lets me get into some stuff, whereas the other one was just a bit too much. And so my body was guarding. Nice. One more breath. So unwind if you are wound. Inhale and come up. Take the legs out and a little shake. Let's come down onto the back. Bring knees into the chest. Now into a plow pose, taking the feet overhead. Again, if you're not inverting this deeply, then maybe just Viparita Karani, legs up over the hips. Remembering not to turn your head in this position. You can look with your eyes. Maybe bend your knees, Viparita Karani. Take 3 more breaths wherever you are. And then slowly unwind. Find that falling bridge again, neutral position. And then counter pose with fish. Hands down under the sacrum, extend your legs out, press into the elbows. Lift the sternum, broaden the collarbones. There's an inhale to lift up and exhale, melting back. And then draw knees into your opposite arm, into their armpits, right? And then feet up to the sky, happy baby. Draw your knees into your chest and then rock up and down the spine a few times. And then come up to a seat. We're going to finish up with just a short seated meditation. If you really don't like that idea, of course, you can lay down. So that blanket's a nice way to support the seat with ease. So you really, it feels really comfortable. And I got a mudra for you today. The Marundanda Mudra. It's so rad. This is it. Thumbs up. Right, fingers curled in, thumbs up, and you're just gonna rest your palms right at your thighs with the thumbs up. And then close your eyes. And this mudra connects all the chakras. And I just, just really go into your thumbs up feeling. So the core quality is alignment. It's especially helpful for aligning with our earth-sky axis of energy, supporting alignment of the spine, creating optimal space for the functioning of all organs and systems, integrating the material and spiritual aspects of our being, and cultivating an ideal balance of vitality and grounding. This mudra helps to direct the breath and awareness along the central channel of energy that runs through the center of the body from earth to sky. It awakens the awareness of this energetic axis, lengthening the spine, creating space between each vertebrae, facilitating optimal posture, which supports the function of all the systems in the body. Just a way to integrate and heal. Gently release the mudra and come to Anjali Mudra, palms together. Center of the chest. Honoring yourself and your practice. Namaste.